7 common habits of famous people to stay highly productive. Rising early, exercising in the afternoon, and avoiding unwanted choices are only a few productivity tips. Each of the nation's top writers, leaders, actors, composers, and business professionals utilizes innovative methods to sustain their productivity. Many can easily be integrated into our daily lives. Keep watching to learn how famous figures in history have stayed at the top of the tasks and have gained popularity and fortune. 1. Maya Angelou. Separate your work and home environments. Maya Angelou was so serious about separating her home from work that she had rented a tiny, very sparse hotel room for years, where she wrote every day from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. The only things she permitted in the room were a Bible, a card deck, and a bottle of sherry. A master of single tasking, Angelou's persistence guided her to win the Pulitzer Prize, the Tony Award, 3 Grammys, and many other awards. 2. Beethoven and Bergman. Rise early, work until midday, take a break. An early, powerful start to the day is a common thread among innovative thinkers and creative visionaries. Composer Ludwig van Beethoven, the Swedish director, writer, and producer Ingmar Bergman, and many other writers have kept the same schedule for decades. They woke up before 8 a.m., working until midday, and then took time for a meal. Beethoven generally took a long walk, and Bergman took a short nap. 3. Ben Franklin. Record your daily successes and frustrations. Taking the time to write a summary of the day is a successful practice that Benjamin Franklin swore. Write around 9 p.m. every day. This founding father took the time to answer his evening question, "What good have I accomplished today?" Another fan of this practice is Steve Rotkoff, a decorated military intelligence officer who maintained a lengthy Hakis diary describing his frustrations with the activities of the previous day. Making an effort to rehabilitate your day-to-day tasks will help you refine your priorities and set a clear plan for the next day. 4. Paul McCartney. Work through your limitations. Detailed in Malcolm Gladwell's Outliers book, the Beatles achieved the 10,000-hour rule that is supposed to be required for success. By playing more than 300 times a year in the same German concert hall for 4 consecutive years, they were able to perfect their art despite the circumstances. Paul McCartney played on a right-hand guitar once. There was nothing to deter him and his band from becoming the best. 5. Barack Obama. Eliminate unnecessary decisions. Being the president of any country comes with several never-ending and rarely trivial to-do lists. That's why President Barack Obama is making an effort to limit unnecessary decision-making, like what to eat or what to wear. His memos also have a straightforward structure for decision-making: agree, disagree, or let's discuss. While being a president is a whole different field of operation, the majority of us will adopt this useful productivity habit by preparing weekly meal schedules and setting aside tomorrow's clothes before heading to bed. 6. Kant, Dickens, and Darwin. Exercise in the afternoon. There is a common theme of famous people's success habits. It is that most of them work intensely in the morning and leave time for other tasks in the afternoon. Famous artists such as Franz Kafka, Charles Dickens, Charles Darwin, and Richard Strauss all took afternoon breaks to exercise. It's the perfect equation. Exercise your brain at the a.m. and exercise your muscles at the p.m. 7. Jerry Seinfeld. Never break the chain. McCartney and the Beatles are not the only people known for their repetitious performances. Jerry Seinfeld's own Jerry Seinfeld had a whole productivity method named after him for the same reason. In his early comedy days, he realized that repetition was the key to improvement. He states, after a few days you'll have a chain. Just keep at it, and the chain will grow longer every day. We'll like seeing that chain, especially when you get a few weeks under your belt. Your only job next is to not break the chain. Which productivity habit from these famous people would you integrate into your life? Have you already tried one? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to press the like button, it greatly helps out the channel. Also subscribe and click the notification bell icon for more content like this.